Be mindful of the company you keep, especially when you have something to lose. As you rise and reach success, not everyone around you will be happy about it. Jealousy is real, and it can bring out the darkest emotions in people. In this video, we'll be telling the story of multiple rappers whose success created envy, leading those they trusted to betray them in the worst way possible. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Lil Snupe, real name Darren Ross, was a rapper from Jonesboro, Louisiana. He had a rough and unstable upbringing in an area surrounded by poverty and violence. He grew up in a single-parent household with his mother, as his father was incarcerated for most of his life. With this instability, it's no surprise that it would have an effect on him. According to his mother, Snupe struggled in school and was expelled 3 different times for behavioral issues. Additionally, in his music, he frequently alludes to the time he spent in juvenile detention. Despite the adversity he faced, Snupe didn't let it stop him from pursuing his dreams. He started his rap career, and in 2012, he released his debut project called 16 and Runnin', the mixtape. As he kept displaying his talent to the world, he would eventually get discovered by higher-ups in the music industry. That same year, famous Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill held a concert at Grambling University in Louisiana. After the show, Snupe walked up to Meek's car window as he was leaving and gave him his mixtape. Meek listened to the music and was impressed, and eventually signed Snupe to his Dream Chasers record label. From there, Meek took Snupe under his wing, and his career began to take off. His next mixtape, titled RNIC, featured collaborations from well-known artists such as Meek Mill, DJ Khaled, Trey the Truth, Currency, and Big Papa. Lil Snupe was well on his way to rap superstardom until his life was sadly cut short by his own close friend following a petty argument. On June 20th, 2013, Lil Snupe was at a house in Winfield, Louisiana with 2 friends named Tony Holden and Lil E, real name Edric Stewart. They were playing NBA 2K and decided to place a wager on the game. Lil Snupe was allegedly winning the game, and this led to an argument. In the heat of an argument, someone pulled out a gun and shot Snupe multiple times in the chest. Snupe would tragically be pronounced dead at just 18 years old. In the beginning, it was believed that Tony Holden, aged 36, was the one that shot and killed Snupe. In the days following the murder, Tony was arrested and charged with not only first-degree murder, but also armed robbery and illegal possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The following month, Lil E was arrested and charged with manslaughter regarding the death of Lil Snupe. Lil E maintained his innocence and claimed that Tony was the shooter. However, in a bombshell interview, Lil Snupe's mother claimed that Lil E is the one that killed her son and that Tony Holden was falsely accused.
Number 1, Tony Holden did not kill Snupe. It was Edric Stewart. That's the number 1 fact of all things.
Police examined the ballistic evidence and determined that the ballistics from Tony's gun did not match the ballistics from the crime scene. As a result, his murder charge was dropped. Tony ended up serving 10 years in prison for the illegal possession of a firearm charge. Lil Snupe's mother claims that police linked Lil E's gun to the shooting. However, he was never convicted for this and was set free. Snupe's mom claims that corrupt police officers are preventing the case from moving forward. To this day, Snupe's murder remains unsolved, even though the police know the last 2 people that were with him when he died. Channel 5 JDub, real name Javian Calvin Wright, was born in Fort Worth, Texas on February 5, 2003. He was from an area of Fort Worth called Stop 6. JDub was a blood and a member of a crew called Ape Gang, standing for Apply Pressure Every Time. Ape Gang started when JDub was in the 6th grade, so he's an original member. Ape Gang beefs with the whole south side of Fort Worth, but they especially beef with a crew called YTN Murder Gang. JDub first started rapping in 2nd grade, but he didn't make music officially until 2019. His first song was called Leg Shot, and he made it after he got shot in the leg. In the song, he taunts his ops for not having aim and shooting him in his leg instead of his head.
You little niggas gotta do better. Hit me in the head, shoot better. You niggas ain't got no aim.
Shortly after this incident, JDub got locked up for 4 months. While he was in jail, his music started to gain popularity. JDub was wild and wouldn't tolerate anything he perceived as disrespect. He was known to have been allegedly involved in various shootings and robberies throughout Fort Worth. He said in an interview that his name was Channel 5 JDub because he and his crew put their ops on the news. JDub's rising fame and life in the streets will ultimately come to an end by the hand of a friend. On February 24, 2020, JDub was found in the front yard of a home on the city's south side at around 6:30 a.m. with a gunshot wound to the head. He would be officially pronounced dead 1 day later on February 25, 2020 at just 17 years old. JDub was wearing a mask, black gloves, and was lying near a rifle when the police arrived. In a shocking turn of events, one of JDub's own friends, a 19-year-old named David Garcia, would be charged with his murder. It is believed that JDub and other members of his crew were allegedly shooting up a house in 4E murder gang territory when David accidentally shot him in the head. However, other theories surrounding JDub's death have been circulating on the internet. There are some people out there that believe that this wasn't an accident and that JDub was actually backdoored by his people. The motive behind JDub's death has not been officially confirmed, but it's known that his friends were responsible. Rod K, real name Gerard Bell, was a rapper from Jacksonville, Florida. He was a member of a set called Vontaeland, which is closely affiliated with the gang 6 Block, made famous by the rapper Fulio. Vontaeland is involved in a deadly war with other Jacksonville gangs, such as Sherwood/00, Head First, ATK, made famous by the rapper Young and Ace, NHG, made famous by the rapper Queso, and 1200, made famous by the rappers JDub Breezy, Spinna Benz, and Little Papa. Rod K eventually started rapping about the life he was living in the streets. He didn't get a chance to release many songs, but purely from a talent standpoint, he might be the best rapper to come out of Jacksonville. Sadly, Rod would lose his life before getting the chance to have a fruitful rap career. The day before Rod K's death, a close friend of his and member of 6 Block named Spaz 2 Times was shot and killed. Spaz was killed at the Hilltop Village Apartments, which is the hood that 6 Block members are known to reside from. It's rumored that someone living in Hilltop allegedly dropped Spaz's location to members of 1200, leading to them killing him. Once members of Vontaeland and 6 Block found out what happened, they would seek retaliation. The next day, on November 20th, 2020, Rod and other members allegedly went to Hilltop to kill the person that set up Spaz 2 times. Once they saw the person, a shootout ensued. The drill went wrong and Rod K was shot multiple times. In the aftermath, rather than take him to the hospital to give him the best chance to survive, Rod's friends abandoned him and left him in the car to die. His friends most likely abandoned him out of fear of being arrested. Police would arrive and Rod K would be pronounced dead at the scene at just 22 years old. No one has ever been arrested or charged with his murder. It's crazy how easy it is for people to switch up on their own friends. RIP to Lil Snupe, Channel 5 JDub, and Rod K. Let me know what you guys think about this situation, and if you want a part 2 in the comment section, then please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.